Hey everyone, this is Miguel Cardozo and I'm back with another video. This week I'm changing things up again. I'd like to share a few moments from our annual Hatchet Moose Hunt, which took place a couple weeks ago. This was both a Hatchet Moose Hunt and a mini brewery tour of Maine. So sit back, relax, step back in time into our 1980s themed motel where we spent the first night, and enjoy these moments from our trip. On the second day of our trip, we set off on our hike. We were each carrying about 30 to 40 pound packs, and the main objective for the first half of the day was to reach the campsite, which was about 7 to 10 miles away, depending on ponds and rivers being frozen.
All right, here we are on somewhere on the Appalachian Trail in an undisclosed location. We are getting together for the annual Hatchet Moose Hunt. Hopefully, if I have some time along the way, I'll be taking a few videos, taking some photos. It's a great time. It's an opportunity, like I've said before, like I've said on other videos, to recharge your battery. Well, it's more of like a spiritual recharge, because at the end of this trip, I'm gonna need a little bit of a physical recharge. But yeah, we're hiking up here for the annual Hatchet Moose Hunt. It's gonna be a great time, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
We set off on foot and were prepared to use snowshoes if necessary. Luckily, most of the trails we took had been traveled by snowmobilers and cross-country skiers.
All right, here we are. We're still making our way to our camp. We got another maybe 5 miles to go. You can see here, we're walking across one of the ponds in the area. It's frozen over, we hope. So we'll keep going across for our annual Hatchet Moose Hunt. It's always a great time, but it's a heck of a time usually getting to the location. Heck of a hike. And then the actual hunt itself. It's pretty grueling too, but what a recharge.
Not every pond and river was frozen as we had hoped for, so our hike was extended a little more than we expected. We didn't have any issues finding the cabin, although we did get locked out of the cabin we were supposed to be in. Luckily, we found another cabin and made ourselves at home. The cabin that we ended up staying in was on one of the ponds in the local area. The view was absolutely stunning, especially that first morning, right before the hunt. As is usually the case, we didn't take any actual footage of the hunt. The main purpose of the trip has always been the journey. Having goals and accomplishing them is great, but sometimes we forget about the journey. The journey is why those goals taste so great. Most people tend to think that successful people are addicted to goals. What they're really addicted to is the journey. The journey is what gets them setting more goals once they've already achieved what they wanted to achieve. It's that rush, it's the journey, it's not the goal. Take a moment, look around, enjoy the journey.